Alright, this is We the People News. Alright, using my other phone around. Apparently my SIM card is full or something like that. I don't know anything about shit like that. Alright, so this video is without prejudice and or without recourse. Okay? I'm reserving all my rights in the whole wide world. Alrighty. I'm not an attorney, nor want to be one. Alright? Anything I say or do is just my opinion only. Okay, I am not giving legal advice. Why? Because I'm not an attorney. That's why. And this video was actually taken off TikTok, or movie. This video was taken off of TikTok. But I wonder why, y'all. Could it be because they didn't want this promoted out to everybody? Let's check this out.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Trooper Wiseman. I'm also recording. What is your problem?
Where is your recording device?
Doesn't matter. What's your issue? Hello. What's your issue?
Where is your recording device?
Doesn't matter. What's your issue? Do you have an issue or do you not?
Yes, I do.
Well, then let's hear it.
They had a cone in the middle of the road. I almost hit it.
So you go down beating on the church, interrupting a service because you almost hit a cone in the road.
Yes, I did.
And that's the problem.
Yes, sir. Is that okay?
Go to your bedroom, please.
No, you guys stay here.
No, it's not okay that you're going down there beating on the church.
It is okay.
No, actually, it's not okay. Actually, it's against the law.
It's against the law.
It is against the law. They go and beat us.
Do you have a recording device on you?
I told you. Are you drunk? Are you high? Or something wrong with you?
I
told
am not
you 4
drunk.
times.
Did you come in my house without my permission?
Yes, I sure did. I'm going to follow you. If you go in a house, I'm coming after you. I don't know what you're coming in here. Officers getting shot every single day. I ain't going to let you shoot me.
We don't
You
have
understand?
no reason to shoot anybody.
Well, that's what everybody says. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Where's your recording device?
You've asked me that now 6 times.
What is your name and your
I already told you that also.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did. So are you high or drunk?
He's not high or drunk.
Then what's wrong with it?
Very hostile.
Well, like I said, I'm not dealing with this. You have a problem. There was a cone in the road. Anything else?
This was upset.
No, she is not
Good.
coming there.
Why? I want to talk to her.
No.
Are you going to make a complaint? Or you just...
Yes, I am.
That's all we wish
Well,
for.
make your complaint.
What is your name and your
I've
badge?
already told you that. If you can't remember that, that's on you.
You did not, sir.
And if you can't read, it's right here. So I don't know what to tell you.
What is your name and badge number?
There it is. You see above? You got your recording. Right there. Anything else?
There's cones in the road. I think there's cones along the rest of the church.
Can I read your name?
I don't know. Can you read?
Yes, sir.
Listen. I'm not playing this game with you. There's a road cone. Is there anything else you would like to discuss? I'm not going to sit here all day and play games with you.
That's the only problem.
Okay.
You come in my house without my permission.
Good. Go sue. I don't want to tell you. I told you why I came in. I ain't letting you shoot me. You understand that?
I don't have a gun, do
How
I?
do I know you don't have a gun?
Look at me.
How do I know you don't have a gun?
Look at me, sir.
Do not raise your voice to me. You understand that? No, I will not.
You do not have a right to come in.
You will not raise your voice to me. You understand
You
me?
just bought that stuff.
I don't care what you just bought. You went down there, pounding on the freaking church door, acting like a fool. I'm not going to deal with that. You understand me? You're not going to raise your voice to me.
You just walked in our house.
That's right, because I am not getting shot. You understand me? If you don't have any more complaints, we're going to go. I'll have a warrant on you later for disturbing the church, sir. Anything else, sir?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's hear it. That's fine. That's awesome. My name is Trooper Wiseman. Follow the charges you want. You understand?
You have to have a warrant to enter my home.
Actually, I don't. What I'm going to tell you wrong. You do. What? Then guess what? You get to suing, you get to complaining. We'll go from there.
This could
Have
have
a
been
good
handled
day.
a lot better.
Can you
Don't you walk behind me. No,
Please shake my hand. Please, sir. Will you shake my hand, sir? What's your name and badge number? Don't close my door. This is my house. What is your name?
Sir!
Ow!
Get out! Please, right now. Don't ever come back here.
Ow! You broke my fingers.
Okay, to be clear, I know nothing about the situation.
Okay, I'm with him. Don't know anything about his situation. However, y'all, the sheer arrogance with this qualified immunity that they are allowed to have to come into your house without a search warrant and for officer safety in your house, alright, has gotten out of hand. Period. We need to go back to the basics of the Constitution and put a stop to these things. Now, you guys already know how I feel about some of this. You know, I'm not going to go sue the officer or the county or anything like that. I'm going to sue the man inside that uniform that acts like an officer. And in this case, he's acting as a tyrant officer. Now, I don't know the full hand knowledge of the story. I know it's bad enough that they took it off TikTok. Hearsay. I mean, he just walked in the king of his castle and raised his tone to an officer in his own home. And that officer is allowed to be violent? That's ridiculous, y'all. And that is just really showing how arrogant and how much crap they are allowed to get by to be this arrogant. That officer does not care if people goes and sues. Why? Because he knows he's protected under qualified immunity, and the county or the city is going to pay his bills of the lawsuit. Now everybody keeps on saying, well, we're having a hard time for officers and you know, we're not going to get very many, and you know, and they should show up without fear of losing their job. No, y'all. Every day they go to work should be fear of losing their job and fear of losing their house. Why? So officers like this can stay in control, knowing that he can go home without a home. Knowing that he can go home without a job. Every single time I get up and go to work, I need to be on my best guard and do my job correctly, because I'm going to lose my job. So in all actuality, I'm in fear every day of losing my job. If my job says 7 o'clock in the morning and I show up 8 o'clock every single morning, I should be in fear of losing my job. If my job says no fighting on company property and I want to be a bully to people, I should be in fear of my job. You guys, these are the only companies that you're allowed to really harass, extort, and beat up people without fear of losing their job. And these judges created a doctrine, not a law, not a rule, but a shield to be able to protect people from losing their job. And I can't say people, person. Let me change that. Protect persons for losing their job. Where's my qualified immunity so I can go do whatever I want to do, working wherever I'm working? And this is what we are getting nationwide, y'all. Nationwide. This is not an accident, a slow intimidation. Okay, this is nationwide. And the sheer arrogance that, well, let the courts deal with it. Go ahead and sue. You know, they put the whole responsibilities on all the taxpayers of crap like this. Alright? And then the guy was nice enough to shake his hand after the officer disrespected him in his own freaking home. That you have a right to be secure in and safe. Even criminals show more respect than that. At least they have the goals enough to wait until people are gone. And you know whose fault it is? It's we the people. Because we love to be governed by other people. Because the governed gave consent to be governed from others. And then y'all want to go out there and yell and scream and complain about some of these court dates that says sovereign citizens. I'm not a sovereign. I'm just a man, y'all. I have rights that's inherited by me being alive. And the founding fathers created the documents for the government to be reminded that we have such things. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. All the doctrines or all the papers that the fathers has written us, and I don't even like saying them fathers, it's just a habit, was to keep the government in check. And it specifically says, unless it's consent from the governed. Governed, y'all. We are supposed to be their bosses, and they treat us like crap. And they're losing their powers because people are waking up. And they cannot stand the thought that the governed has quit giving them consent. They can't stand it. So yeah, this video kind of a little bit aggravate me. And then at the very end of the video, hands out to shake their hands and all that. Okay. And I do not know. So this is my opinion. But when I reach my hand out after a fight and all that, good fight and all that kind of stuff, I'm going out for a handshake. It seemed to me that officer grabbed his hand and twisted it. Now, I do not know that for a fact. That's just my opinion. And I am not giving no legal advice. But no way, in shape, or form should that guy have his hands out saying, shake my hand, and then all of a sudden complain of an owl. Period. And if you guys see this video, you guys should be a little angry about this. You know? Speaking of which, y'all, and I'm going to say this once on this video, probably several times on the other one. You guys want to protest the Supreme Court, that's not the way to do it. You need to call Congress and say, hey, we need to, what is that word? Impeach these judges. And then the Senate is to evaluate it and then fire them. Basically, fire them. But relieve them of their duties. This protest in the Supreme Courts on their land and all that is not going to help. Now, that being said, you know, you can kind of challenge some of the rulings that way. But if you guys are that serious about certain things that's been going on, well, why don't you guys put the effort into calling your congressmen and protest your congressmen once they come to your town and say, hey, why aren't you impeaching these Supreme Court judges or these federal judges? They're not in there for lifetime, y'all. They're in there for good faith, good behavior. They can, and some of them should be, expunged from being a judge. Anyway, there you guys go. He did not have no lawful authority, or that I can see, legal authority, be in that house. That is breaking in and entering. There's a First Amendment violation by slapping the phone out of his hand. You know, calling names, are you drunk and this and that there. What if the guy cannot read? Okay? Fourth Amendment violation. It's ridiculous, y'all. Just plain out ridiculous. Okay? I'm going to be done with this video. But this is Diesel We the People News. I got a couple of other ones come up. It's older videos. But it needs to be shown again since we're awakened. We are sick and tired of the king's soldiers to be able to come in the peasant's house anytime they want, when the peasants are the king of their own castle. This is not a sovereign citizen thing, y'all. Get over it. Diesel We the People News. Bye.